Good morning, Year 2. I hope that you are well today. I am just going to go through some work that I want you to complete today. So the first thing is we're going to look at is going to be publishing your speech. Now, I shared this PowerPoint on Monday, but I don't think we could open it. So I'm hoping that if I do it this way, you will be able to see this and it will help you when you come to publishing your speech today. Okay, so we've done lots of work on this in the classroom already. We've looked at a speech already, we've changed our speech, we've thought about who inspires us, we've edited our work, we've done some subordination work. So we've got lots and lots of tools that will help us with your speech writing today. So we'll look at this first, this speech that I have written. I love helping people. I am a caring and kind person and I want to look after people. I am curious and I wonder what it would be like to be a doctor one day. I have seen doctors on the television and all the rainbows for the NHS for helping people with coronavirus. That made me think that I could be a doctor too, because I want to help people get better. When I grow up, I am going to be a doctor. My name is Jessica Cochran. Now, this speech here, there are some commas that are missing in here, so you could write this again and you could add in some commas. So a comma would be used when you would take a pause in the sentence. So here I've got, when I grow up, then we should have here, comma, I am going to be a doctor, because I'm pausing. When I grow up, comma, I'm going to be a doctor. I'm taking a short pause in that sentence, aren't I? So we need to make sure we're using the correct punctuation in our speeches, okay? I also want you to be using some conjunctions. So we're going to go through some coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions now that might help you with your writing. So we've got the word and. And is a coordinating conjunction. The conjunction and is used to join or link words or parts of a sentence together. It will make a full compound sentence then. So Romario mowed the grass and his friends helped him. So it's giving some more information to this sentence, isn't it? I like to play tennis and I love to walk my dog. So that sentence could be a sentence on its own there. I like to play tennis. We could have a full stop there, but we're making it into a compound sentence and giving it some more information out like I love to walk my dog. Let's have a look at some more. But is also a coordinating conjunction, joining these two sentences together and it links them up. James needed to wear sun cream, but he had forgotten to pack it. She likes apples, but she doesn't like pears. The tiger was hungry, but he was too tired to hunt. Got the word or, that is also a coordinating conjunction. Would you like cheese or would you like a ham sandwich? Oh, this is a question here. I know that because I can see a question mark. Nikita would love a pet dog or she might like a pet cat. Noah could win the skipping race or Barnaby might win. So it's given here a coordinating conjunction or are joining these phrases and clauses together, aren't they, to make a compound sentence. Now we're moving on to subordinating conjunctions. It might be used, the word when can be used in the middle or at the beginning of a sentence and it will join two phrases or clauses together. And this will make a more complex sentence. So it's often giving a reason to why something might happen. You can have a sticker when you have tried your best. Cheng was happy when his family surprised him. When I've finished my vegetables, please can I have a pudding? Oh, this is a question as well over here, isn't it? Look, because I can see a question mark. So we've got the word that here. This can also be used at the middle or at the beginning of a sentence. Thomas knows a great game that he is sure you will like. George bought a new stationery pack. That would be very useful at school. I stayed in a great hotel. That had a fabulous swimming pool. Oh, we've also got the word if. That's a subordinating conjunction too. Put your hand up if you need me to help you. The boy was allowed to have a pudding if he ate all his sprouts. If you set off to school now, you will arrive on time. So this can also be used in the middle or at the beginning of a sentence. Okay? And we've worked a lot on this word because it's giving a reason to why something might have happened. We played a board game because it was a rainy day. Monica doesn't drink milk because she is allergic to it. I opened the door because somebody had been knocking. We've also got the word so, which is this is a coordinating conjunction and it can make a compound sentence. She used an umbrella so she wouldn't get wet. Max had been a good boy, so he was given a bone. He wanted to help people, so he became a fireman. Let's just have a look through these again. So we've got some subordinating conjunctions and coordinating conjunctions here. I've just realised here I've put the word so in the wrong conjunction here. It needs to go into this one. So is a coordinating conjunction, not a subordinating conjunction. So we could move that one down here. So you can have a look at this. You could maybe write down the subordinating conjunctions and list them: when, because, that, and if. You could also write down the coordinating conjunctions: and, but, or, and so, if we move that one over here. This is the speech that you did the other day, and I asked you to colour code that, didn't I? And I think you all did an amazing job from the ones that I was sharing through email and on WeDuck as well. They were amazing, so well done. So what I'm going to show you now is what you can use to help you. So I have got this here. It's called a writing frame. So if you've got access to a printer, you could print this off, but don't worry if you don't. You can just write it on a piece of paper. But what I'd like you to put at the top of it here is my inspirational speech. So that can go at the top. You can also put the date as well on here. So let's put the date, Wednesday, the 9th of December. And I need a capital letter, don't I, for my day and my month. Okay, so that tells me when you have written this speech, and then here you are going to start writing your speech. Have a think about the ones that you've already done in the classroom. We're going to rewrite them again when we get into the classroom, but I want you to keep thinking about them so those ideas are fresh in your mind all the time. And then this one I'm going to link up to you as well. I'd like you to read this speech I've written, and then I'd like you to write your very own. Make sure you're forming letters correctly, using finger spaces, capital letters, full stops and commas, and checking that it makes sense. I'd also like you to use some subordinating conjunctions and coordinating conjunctions in your speech, okay? So this here is an example. So I'd like you to write the date and your learning objective, which is to publish an inspirational speech. I've done this here as an example to help you because it might jog your memory about some of the things that you did, because I know that we all put what you love doing, and a lot of you put that you were curious and wonder. Some of you just put I wonder. You also here gave a reason why you wanted to do that job. So somebody had that they wanted to be a baker when they grew up, and then they put here, I have seen my mum doing lots of baking at home. My mum makes some really delicious cakes. That made me think that I would like to be a baker when I grow up. Okay, so let's have a think about the things that you would like to use in your speech. So maybe you could make some notes about the things you could do. You could also spend some time afterwards editing and improving your work if you would like to. That would be amazing. Okay, I am going to show you now the maths challenge that I have shared with you. Okay, so I'm going to add a link to this as well, and there'll be a video to watch with it. as well for you, but I'll just go through some of the questions with you now. So we have got here, what calculation is represented? So we need to have a think here. What do we think might be represented? We've got some red counters and we've got some yellow counters, okay? So what I think I'm going to do first, I'm going to count the red counters. I've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to put a 3 here, okay? How many yellow counters have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 yellow counters. And what I notice here is this is a tens frame that they have used. So, and I know that 3 and 7 is one of my number bonds to 10. So I'm going to write 10 here. I'm then just going to check that I have got 10 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. I'm going to have a look at my next one now. There is something different about these counters to the counters above. These counters here each represent 10. And I know that because I can see the 10 on each counter. So instead of saying 1, 2, 3, I would go 10, 20, 30. I have got 30 red counters. 30, yeah. I have got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 red counters. So you can see here, 3 and 7 make 10. What do we think 30 and 70 might make altogether then? If that's a number bond to 10, what do we think this might be a number bond to? Have a think about that now. It's not a number bond to 10, is it? I think it might be one of our number bonds to 100. I'm going to check that now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I know that 30 and 70 equals 100. And it says here, what is the same about part A and part B and what is different? So what do we think is the same about these representations? They are both in a tens frame, aren't they? Yep. We've got 3 red counters in each and we've got 7 red counters. 3 red counters and 7 yellow counters in each box as well, haven't we, in each tens frame? However, these ones are representing 1. Each one of these is representing 1. Each one of these is representing 10. So these are making a number bond to 10 and these ones are making a number bond to 100. I'm going to let you get on now with the rest of this sheet. There's a video for you also to watch and then complete these questions. That would be amazing. You can do them in your learning logs that you've got at home, okay? So I'm going to also do a phonics video for you later. And I am going to read some more of our story, The Magic Finger, and share those with you later. But those are the 2 challenges that I'd like you to be getting on with this morning. Your inspirational speech writing and this maths challenge as well. Okay, so I'll leave you to get on with them today. Have a lovely Wednesday and I will see you all later. Okay, bye.